How are you doing today, guys? I trust you are doing great. Okay, a lot of times people ask me, they tell me that they have a purpose, they have a vision, and how will they fulfill, how will they sponsor such vision? Okay, and one of the things I always tell them is what you need in order for you to sponsor your vision is not all about money. Money is not the first thing you need. Okay, I've been an employer of labor for quite some time, and I've realized that a lot of people we employ, only thing that they have at the end of the day is their certificate in with respect to educational certificate. And the time we are in now, what we employers need is beyond your certificate. I don't want to talk about loyalty and all those etc. that we need to. That is one of the factors, one of the things we put into consideration before we employ people. But now we're talking about how do you fulfill, how do you sponsor your purpose, how do you sponsor your vision. Hey, it's not money. Money is not the first thing you need in order for you to sponsor your purpose. For example, there is one of my downline, because as a real estate consultant and developer, you have downlines, you have people that you train in order to teach them how to sell. And this my very downline was an hairdresser. She doesn't even have a salon, but she knows how to make hair. She's good with making hair. And every day the money she's making there is what she's surviving with. So when I saw her, I realized that this very life we are living in, this very thing you are doing, will not be able, there is no way it will even help you in order for you to create your own salon. So I told her that in order for you to fulfill this purpose, in order for you to fulfill this vision of owning a very big salon, you need to look out for something that is bigger, that can give you enormous capital in order for you to reinvest it into the business, into the purpose, into what you love. Hey, I always tell people, as far as I'm concerned, Nigeria, there is no lack of job. But the only thing we lack is we are not creative enough. Outside being creative, we don't learn to sell. So what are the ways in which you can sponsor your visions? What are the ways in which you can sponsor, you can use in fulfilling your vision? I have 5 of them. 5 ways in which you can sponsor, you can help in fulfilling your vision. One is sales and marketing. Learn how to sell. Learn how to sell. As I often say, until you learn how to sell, you won't be able to create a product. Until you learn how to market, you won't be able to create a product. You need, the first thing you need as person, as a woman who wants to fulfill your vision, is for you to learn how to sell. Even when you are going to pitch to an investor, what the investor wants to know is he wants to identify if there is if the idea is profitable. Another thing they wants to know is how do you sell the product to them, how do you sell the ideas to them. So selling is not just for people, it's not just for buying, and it's not for selling of products. It's not all about buying and selling. Selling goes beyond selling of products. You need to know how to sell yourself. You need to know how to sell your ideas. So that's why if you really want to sponsor your idea, you want to sponsor your vision, learn how to sell and learn how to market such product. Number 2 in my line is mentorship. Okay, try as much as possible to look for someone who is already going where you want to go and ask for such person for mentorship. Okay, when before people will accept you as your mentee, they want to know what value are you bringing to my table, what value are you supporting me with, what can you do. Mentorship is all about value, it's all about exchange of values, and that is the basis of relationship. Okay, another thing is learn skill acquisition. If you want to, no matter the vision you have, no matter the dream you have, you need a skill. Okay, for example, when I wanted to become a real estate developer, I looked at everything. Where do I need to start from? I learned high income skill of selling. From selling, I deviate into marketing. From marketing, I move into selling. From selling, I learn everything that has to do with digital marketing, etc. Whatever vision that you have, whatever purpose you want to fulfill, you need to break it down to what is the best skill you can use in order for you to use it to connect every other thing, in order for you to fulfill your purpose, in order for you to fulfill your vision. Another thing that is common is apprenticeship. Apprenticeship is when you serve under someone, you serve under the person. Maybe this person, and this is common with our Igbo brothers, what they do, one ways in which they help, they support themselves is through apprenticeship. It's a means whereby maybe someone is selling spare part and you want to learn how to sell spare part. You need to go and sell apprenticeship. You need to go and serve under that person. And in the process of selling, you learn everything with respect to business. You learn everything with respect to sales and marketing. You learn everything with respect to accounting. You learn everything with respect to bookkeeping, etc. So another way in which you can sponsor your vision, you can sponsor your idea, is through apprenticeship of service or service. And finally, one other way in which you can sponsor your vision or sponsor your vision or your purpose is through freelancing. Try as much as possible, whatever way, whatever purpose you want to fulfill. For example, you want to fulfill the purpose of creating right environment. All you need to do is try as much as possible to freelance with a company that is into real estate that have to do with creating an enabling environment. I believe you guys have learned something. As I've told you, what you need in order for you to sponsor, in order for you to fulfill your purpose, in order for you to fulfill your vision, is not money. Money is gotten as the exchange of value. At the exchange, the product, the result of exchange of value is money. So if you are looking for money, it's not the first way. It's not the first thing you need to learn. It's not the first thing you need to look for. Capital is not the first thing, but build experience through sales and marketing. Build experience through skill acquisition. Build experience through freelancing. Build experience through freelancing, as I've said. Build experience through apprenticeship and service. And finally, build experience through mentorship. I can bet you, when you are done building all these things, capital will come. Because people who will invest, who wants to support you until they see that you have the value, you have the experience, then that is the only time they will be comfortable to invest in your business. That is the only time they will be comfortable to invest in your idea. As I often say, Nigeria is not your problem. Your problem is because you don't have value. It's because you don't have value. So take advantage of this information and take action with respect to this. If there is any way you are looking for, which company do you want to join? Which way can you gain all these things that have all these ways in which I've shared with you? Why not contact us? We train people on we train people on skill acquisition. We train people on sales and marketing. That is our own way. We train people we mentor people. Likewise, we create opportunity for apprenticeship and services. Why are we doing this? We are trying as much as possible to reduce the number of people, the poor people in the society. And the easiest way for you to come out of poverty is for you to position yourself in these 5 ways in which you can sponsor your vision. Slide into our DM. And if you want to work with us, if you want us to be of help to you in order for you to fulfill your vision. Our business is an entrepreneurship business whereby we come together, we share ideas, despite whatever you want to become, as long as it aligns with our vision, it aligns with the purpose we are driving at that moment. And if it's something that doesn't, if your value does not align, we train you on value that you can use in making high income revenue. I believe you've learned something today. Till you hear from me again, bye for now.